Hello, this is the start of a new vlog. Brock and I are on day 1 of our traveling from Colorado to Tennessee, and we are currently somewhere in Kansas, and I got some coffee. Brock ran into Seraphim Bread, which we are getting sandwiches, and I believe they're pronounced Bierox savory pastry, and we are so hungry, so we're getting lunch. It's 1 p.m. We're about 2 hours away from our hotel destination here in Kansas. We're just sitting in the car, taking turns sitting in the car with the dogs because it's so hot out. There's like an advisory warning for the heat today, so we're just chilling in the AC right now. We woke up today, we were staying in Lyman, Colorado because yesterday the movers came to our house, packed up everything, and it is on its way to Tennessee right now. So we didn't have anywhere to sleep last night, so we got a hotel in Lyman. It's been, I think, a 4-hour drive from Lyman to here. Kansas is boring. But we ate breakfast at the hotel, got on the road pretty early, drove all through Kansas, and now we are here. The coffee place that I just went was called Ad Astra. Super cute bookstore slash coffee shop. The books there weren't anything that I was interested in, and same with Brock. Like, they looked like a lot of coffee table books, in my opinion, but this is why I went. And Brock got a cortado, and I got a nice latte, so. But on the drive today, I did start a new book on Audible, Broken Country by Claire Leslie Hall. I'm loving this book. I think I'm an hour and a half into it. This one girl in a love triangle scenario almost. She has a husband, but her past lover, her like teenage lover, comes back to town with his son, and she recently lost her son, so she's feeling this deep connection to this little boy because her son passed away, and feeling all these kinds of feelings. Someone dies. I'm not sure about the mystery or the murder part. I'm not quite familiar with that yet, but I'm really enjoying it. That's where we're at. So I'm gonna try my best to vlog. Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna try my best to vlog. I don't know how much I'm gonna get per day, but we're here, we're traveling, and I think it's gonna be a fun 3 days of traveling, and then we'll be in Knoxville for a little bit, so. We're gonna try our first B-Rock.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, crunchy.
It's interesting. It's got some beef on the inside. I don't know what else is there though.
Cabbage.
Cabbage. Give you guys a look here. It's interesting.
It's very doughy.
We'll save one for like maybe when we get to the hotel.
Yeah.
But we got that and some sandwiches, so we're gonna be eating.
So we made a pit stop. We are so close to our hotel, but there was a bookstore that really piqued Brock's interest. So he's in there right now, and it looks a little, definitely not like a Barnes, but I bet you could find some amazing books in there. So I hope he's having a grand old time. But I'm in the car with the dogs because Dobie, there's a sandwich down there and he wants it. But I don't like leaving them in the car alone, even with this AC going. Like, I'd rather just be there with them. So I'm waiting for Brock to be done, and then we'll kind of swap. I'll do a really quick run through in there. Honestly, I'm not really in the mood to bookshop, like to actually like browse, but I would love to see it, you know, just like look in there and see what they have. Then after this, we are going to the hotel probably for the rest of the afternoon, so we aren't going to do anything. I don't even think we're going to get dinner because we're both still full from our sandwiches. It is so funny, their personalities. Like Honey, this one, is so stressed the whole car ride. She's been panting the whole time, so stressed out, won't lay down, won't relax. And then Dobie is just a perfect car dog. We kind of know that everything's okay when Dobie's okay, because he'll like, look, he'll just lay down. He's perfect in the car. She's always stressing out. But if he were also stressing out, we would be like, okay, something's going on. She's just an anxious little girl. We have arrived at the hotel, and I'm going to lay in this bed and not move for the rest of the day. Brock went downstairs to do some cardio at the fitness center, which I will be doing tomorrow morning because I definitely feel like I need to move. Did a quick rinse, and now I'm going to chill out. So I'll be reading. Hello, good morning. It's day 2 of our big travel. I guess it's not really big. 6 hours isn't really that long of a drive. And we got to the hotel. We literally did nothing last night, just hung out. This morning I woke up, I did some cardio on the treadmill just to get moving a little bit because this is like so doesn't have anything to do with this video, but I have varicose veins in my left calf and they're very large and in charge and I don't love them, but I wear compression socks pretty often and I always have tried to, but especially now during pregnancy, there's more risk of blood clots and I'm just more aware of wearing my compression socks. So, and blood flow. So I wanted to like walk a little bit just to get some steps in today. I'll wear the compression socks in the car. They're very cute, very attractive. And we are going to make some stops along the way today. Some bookstore stops. Brock wants to go to 2 stores near St. Louis. I don't know if they're in St. Louis or not, but near there. And then we are going straight to our hotel. Yesterday we got here like 5 and today I'd love to get to the hotel at like 3, 4-ish time just so I have more time to sit around and be lazy. You know what I forgot I had in my backpack? Literally like 2 days before we moved, I have a Time of Your Life by Jessa Hastings. I completely forgot I had this book. So I can't read in the car. That's my thing. Like I'm gonna get sick for sure. So I'm probably going to put this in my purse that's like with me all the time and read it when I get to the hotel tonight. So this will be my little hotel book tonight. I'm really excited. My one physical book, but if I get any books today at the bookstores, you guys will probably see that. Hello, we made it to St. Louis, Missouri, which we weren't planning on stopping in, but we were so hungry. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting a little hangry and I'm really tired today. I didn't sleep that great last night, but Brock ran into a bookstore and I'm in here with the dogs. I think I'm gonna run in for just a little bit of time because he said that there are more my books than his books. So I'm going to browse really quick, but I'm so exhausted. I cannot keep my eyes open. Like I'm so sleepy. And since we just ate lunch too, I'm like full now. We have another 2.5 hours until we get to the next hotel. I've been listening to Broken Country, which wow, I'm loving it. It's giving me like a historical fiction feeling, like that's the way it's coming off because it's set in the 60s, like it just feels that way. And she described, and maybe it's because I'm pregnant and I'm just emotional, but she described birth and having a son and having your first child. She describes it so beautifully, and I feel like in my books I would have never noticed that, but because now that I'm about to have my own baby, I notice those things. I've been noticing them more and more in books. But oh, there's Brock. I'm gonna go in. Have arrived at hotel number 3. I am so exhausted. Today was a really tough driving day for some reason. Brock went to go get dinner and now the dogs are just standing by the door. I'm going to lay down, watch some YouTube, and then start Time of Your Life, and I'm very excited because Jessa Hastings has quickly become a favorite author of mine, and I'll update when I get a little bit into it. But Broken Country, oh wow, I think I have 2.5 hours left, so I got a decent amount of the way through today. It's getting a little bit more, not intense, but I have an idea of what happened with the murder, and like I kind of know, I think I know, maybe, like what exactly happened, but I'm excited to actually find out. And when I do, well, I won't spoil it, but I will update you guys my thoughts when I finish it. And it's really leaning towards a 4, could be a 5, depending on how it ends. So that's a good sign. Like, this book has been so entertaining. The audiobook has been wonderful. The accents, but then there is an American accent as well that's been so good. That's it. Tomorrow is our last long driving day until we go from Tennessee to Richmond, but I think we'll be in Tennessee for up to a week. It depends on when the movers get to us, so it could be like 3 days or it could be like 7 days, so that's great. That's the update for now. I'm just gonna chill and not move a single muscle, and that's all I want to do. I just don't want to move. It is day 3 of our travels, technically. We are in Illinois right now, and we are driving all the way to Nashville, Tennessee, and then from Nashville we'll go to Knoxville. So we're spending an hour or two in Nashville. And what are the bookstores we're going to?
Rhino Booksellers.
Rhino Booksellers.
I'm meeting with a friend, and
Yep.
we'll see if you get anything. You get it one day. You're getting on your.
I know. I haven't bought any books yet, but I think that's because
New books can't be used. That's why.
I buy used books.
Sometimes, but usually you buy used new books. Newish.
New as in the past 20 years.
Yes.
Okay.
Contemporary. There you go.
Contemporary, yeah. But anyway, it's technically our last driving day, so when we get to Knoxville, we'll check into the hotel. We'll stay there for, I'm gonna just say we're staying there for a week. It could be less than that, but we're just waiting for the movers to bring our stuff to Knoxville. Is it still in Denver? I think our stuff is still in Colorado. I woke up and did cardio in the fitness center downstairs, which it was not the best fitness center in the world, but it was fine. And then I also ate breakfast as usual. The breakfast, I would rate it the same. It was like a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, we reverted.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. Yesterday was way better. And then last night, I told you guys I was gonna read Time of Your Life by Jessa Hastings, and I told Brock I got like 2 paragraphs in and then basically napped for 2 hours. I basically napped until bedtime, and then I went back to sleep. I didn't end up reading as much at all when I got here to the hotel, so that's good. But I do plan to finish Broken Country today. That's my goal. I think I have 2.5 hours left, so I hopefully can finish that in the car. I'm gonna finish doing this, and then Brock and I gotta get on the road. The past 2 days, I've done a terrible job of filming. Yesterday was our first full day in Knoxville, and we stayed in the hotel all day long. We just did some work, we read, we napped. Well, I napped. Brock didn't really nap. Brock didn't really nap, but I did. The dogs napped. We've just been hanging out. And then today, we went and got lunch, and then we went to McKay's, which has been highly recommended, and we ended up going to McKay's last year when we visited, so we were kind of familiar with it already. I did end up getting my potential Patreon book club pick. We solve murders. It was only like $12, and then I ended up getting another baby sleep book that'll help with sleep training, or I don't even know if we want to do that. Anyway, I got 2 books while we were there. I think tomorrow will be another big day of kind of exploring. We'll probably go get coffee and go to a few more bookstores, potentially walk around Market Square, just somewhere downtown in the city so we can get outside a little bit because we've been kind of cooped up in here. But I did want to update on Broken Country because I finished that audio book 2 days ago when we arrived here, and I rated it 4.5 out of 5 stars. I thought it was perfect. It scratched the historical fiction itch that I usually have, because honestly I haven't been reading a lot of historical fiction in general this year. I don't know why, but last year I read a lot. This year I haven't read any, so I was like, it made me want to pick up more. I think it would have been 5 stars if not for the infidelity, which I just don't really like that trope per se in my books. I don't really like to see someone who's very dedicated towards her husband but then also cheats on him. Like, I don't understand that, and I don't really like that in my books. But also, ending, it wasn't really a plot twist, but the plot twist, like what you would consider a plot twist, there was kind of a spin-off little twist at the very, very end that I didn't think needed to be added at all. Like, it could have just been left out and the story would have been the exact same. I don't think it added to the story at all. So it wasn't a 5 for me, but I enjoyed the audiobook. The narrator was wonderful. I will absolutely be reading more or listening more from her. But I guess that's it for this video. We drove through a few states. We got some books. Brock got a lot of books. Got some coffee, good food, lots of hotel stays. And the dogs have been perfect. So that is it for this video. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to support my channel, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.